What's good? What's good? What's up, Zephyrnix? You had Tupac last time, so I got this. Forget the console war. Now we gotta go battle like. Nah, let me stop. Let me stop. I can see sickening down your cheek. Nah. Zephyr, I'm just playing with you, man. But yo, that song is hard right there. This video is gonna be because I was seeing Zephyrnix video today about, do we appreciate what's in the game? It's not just about graphics. About that he was showing like music or whatever on the computer, having you guess which one it is, and it reminded me I want to do a video about graphics, gameplay, or story, or soundtrack, or dialogue. What do you like? So it kind of reminded me to do it when he was talking about that. And me, hey, I'm a graphics whore. I admit it. I like graphics hands down. That's what matters to me. And I'm talking about consoles here. I'm not talking about PC. I'm talking about consoles. And what you call it? So I love graphics. That comes first for me, because when you're looking at a trailer on a commercial, what do you see? What are they showing you? They're not showing you the game. I mean, you see gameplay, but you don't really know how it's gonna work. You don't really know the story. You don't really know people's names, the outcome. What do you see? What do they show? Like, they're showing the CGI trailer. They're showing you the best parts. Why? Because that's what draws you in. That's what, to me, that's what matters. That's what you first see when you see a game. You don't play it, and you be like, yo, I want to buy that joint. What did Modern Warfare, the commercial for Modern Warfare 2? Come on, they made you want to buy it, And they also had that Eminem spin on it too, But I'm just saying, like, they always show like the best scenes, the CGI scenes, which of course everything CGI always looks good. No matter what game. I don't think no game has a game. If your game has weak CGI, then damn, I can imagine how the real game looks. But so that's, I'm a graphics whore. I mean, you tell me what you like. Is it gameplay? Is it dialogue? Is it the soundtrack? And don't get me wrong, I like gameplay too. I like soundtrack. I like story. The soundtrack in Little Big Planet is fun. It's when you playing it. When I'm playing with my daughter, it's hot. There's a violin. I think it's a violin in Uncharted 2 that you hearing it, and it's like a slow. It gets slow at one point, and I pay attention to that. So but I just love my graphics. And and not for nothing, when people say, "Oh, that's all PS3 gamers care about," all they care about is graphics. It's not like that's all the PS3 has is graphics. I mean, not for nothing, what makes the PS3 game so great is the fact that it has graphics, has great gameplay, has a good story, has dialogue, soundtrack. You want to know a game? Metal Gear Solid 4. If you haven't played Metal Gear Solid 4 and you have a PS3, then I don't know what to tell you. I mean, it's a great game. Even if you haven't played the old ones, don't worry, because you won't be lost, because it explains everything at the end. Like one of the longest endings in a video game ever. I think the final cutscene is like 45 minutes long, I think. I don't know. I was like, wow, this is long, but it really wraps up everything, in that story with Snake. So, but that Metal Gear Solid 4 has, everything was like equal. The gameplay, the graphics, the story, the dialogue, how the voice acting was, the soundtrack. It was crazy, It was just crazy. Uncharted 2, not only is it one of the best looking games, but the gameplay and the story, and we all know about the voice acting and all that, how superb that was, and the soundtrack. It had good, good music. It's not, it's not our fault PS3 spoils us. I mean, it's like you have good gameplay and you have good story, you have all that stuff, and then for it to look the way it does, forget it, man. It's just like it's just all in one, great. And that's why I think it all started for me liking graphics. I think around when the Sega CD came out, because there was a game called Scottie Pippen Basketball. I don't know if people know about it, but it was like the actual. It wasn't even a game. It was like they had the camera actually on Scottie Pippen, and he was playing against someone, and it was like all you had to do was do the outcome. It was like, let's say, heavy rain in basketball. Like if Scottie Pippen went left, you had to move right, and then your person will do the layup. You wouldn't even do it. You just had to press press it. That's it. But it looked real, and I was like, damn, I want the game to be like that. I want to play and move them, so, and then, with the PS1, I was playing, remember Final Fantasy 7 when it came out, and yeah, it looked ugly, it was all squarey and boxy, but the cutscenes looked beautiful, and I was like, yo, why the games can't look like the cutscenes? So I was always just wanting, always interested in the graphics. Like I want to play games that the trailer or the CGI or the tech demo, whatever, looks like the game. And not for nothing, the PS3 does that. That's like the only console, not PC, I'm talking console here, that the gameplay looks so close to CGI, and looks like a damn cutscene. The part where Uncharted 2, where you running down the stairs and you shooting the car behind you, that looks like a cutscene. That's like a cutscene. My little cousin, thought it was a cutscene until he saw. I was like, look at the little bracket, the aiming thing. That's gameplay. You're moving, you're shooting, you're interacting with it, And what you call it? I'm telling you, like God of War 3, my God, looks crazy. I remember when David Jaffe said there's like a picture that came to life, and it does. And the gameplay is smooth, and the stories is incredible. I'm not done with it, but I'm like, damn, yo. And this is, it's not just like, yeah, we like graphics, but it's not like PS3 only does graphics and then the gameplay sucks, and then the story sucks, and then not for nothing. I like my graphics first. That's what comes first for me. Then I like my gameplay, soundtrack, and story. I mean, let's say I have a good game, great graphics, and the gameplay was good, and the story was a little whatever. I'm not gonna care. I mean, that's not gonna be, oh, the game sucked because of the story. Nah, when you have a game with bad graphics and a great story and bad gameplay, does that game usually get good scores? Or is it great? Does it sell a lot? Or is it considered one of the best games? No, but when you have a game with good graphics, good gameplay, and then maybe a weak story, it still could get in the nines, and stuff like that. Look at Killzone 2. A lot of people didn't like the story, but it had great gameplay and the graphics was looking out. This part's in Killzone 2 when I'm running and I'm just staring like, damn, it just looks like a cutscene right now. Because at the same time while you're running, your AI partner's like, come on, follow me, and it looks like a cutscene. Like, damn, the wall, the lighting, everything looks sick. So it's like, or a game with a bad soundtrack. You have good graphics, and let's say good. To me, it's like graphics and gameplay. It has to be graphics first, gameplay. And then it's like, oh well, it had bad soundtrack. It's not like if it had bad soundtrack but good graphics and had good gameplay. Even if it had good gameplay and great graphics, the game will still be good enough. So I think that's why I just feel like graphics has to be there. The gameplay, yeah, I played games that had great graphics and the gameplay was a little whatever, but I still was like, yo, the graphics is hot, I mean, I'm not saying graphics makes the complete game, but I just choose it. I'm a graphics whore. That's what I choose first. Of course, obviously, when everyone started off with Mario, I was like, what, 5 or 6? I don't know how old I was. Of course, Mario didn't look like out of this world. Maybe back then it did to like, wow. Of course, now you think about it and look back, but no one cared back then. It was just fun, But now that the technology, I just got spoiled. Ever since the technology started growing, I want to see games look real. I want to see, games look like CGI. That's what I want to see. So I choose graphics. I think graphics is just as important, let's say, as gameplay or as whatever story. But I'm a graphics whore. I love my graphics. Hey, if it looks good, I'm in there. And then of course with the gameplay, if it's good, hey, that's even better. But hey, to me, that's why I choose first graphics. So you let me know, what do you like? Do you like gameplay instead? Does that come first and then the graphics, or do you like a good story and and forget about the graphics and gameplay, or you like the soundtrack or the voice, whatever? Just let me know. But let me tell you something, PS3 does a lot. All their games have a lot, all that mixed into one. A lot of their games have it all mixed into one. And Metal Gear Solid 4 and Uncharted 2 and so far God of War 3 and Killzone 2 is doing that. So hey, just leave your comments, leave a vid, whatever. Mr. Funny Man, 100, ain't nothing funny, man. I keep it 100. I'm out. 1.